Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Dragon Age Dragon Age Origin, where we are about to head to a new place and pick up our second last recruit. And I am so freaking excited about this because our whole crew is kind of filling up now. It feels like a lot, where it felt like we had no one for so long. But I am really excited. We just got Shale in the last part, so you can see on the end we have our new crew, and I'm really starting to like everybody except for Sten. I still don't like Sten because I just spoke to him and he still has nothing to say to me. I just don't understand. Like, he has nothing to say. It's just so bizarre. So now I'm gonna go in order of my favorite to least favorite crew members. So he was my least favorite, so now this is my second least favorite because he's new and I don't know him, so. What's with the heavy sigh?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
I don't think our chances are so bad.
Oh, how adorable. Such hope is sweet to see, if a bit alarming. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Okay. You're still with me, I see.
Yes, its adventures are interesting, even if the chances for success are remarkably slim. It would be better to throw oneself off a cliff, I suspect. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
No, stay. You're quite helpful.
No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling.
Okay, I'm gonna keep talking to Shale, because he's new. I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Are those crystals in your skin?
I like to think of them as accessories.
But what do they do?
I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation.
So, they're decoration?
As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will.
Did he succeed?
Not really, although now that I think of it, these attempts may be what caused my disruption. Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
Would you be willing to have more added?
Why not? I don't get to wear clothing and other adornments like the rest of you creatures after all. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more.
I'm told you killed your former master.
Did I not already tell it that I do not remember doing such? I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
Vague, but not non-existent.
Clever and true. Oh, very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
alter you. Why? You're fine as you are.
Flattery, and obvious flattery too. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. He possessed my control rod, and back then it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
What do you remember next?
And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me, so they simply left me. And in time I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That must have been terrible. I'm so sorry.
In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed, an acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
Sounds like you had a good rest.
I think I was ready to move on. Another few years and the moss would have covered my face, and then where would I have been? Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it has nothing to fear from me. Much.
Sounds good to me.
The things that it fights, and it fights things often, that is a different story. Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
All right, and I'm sorry, I did not know Shale was a girl, so I do apologize. So we just finished talking to a her, not a he. I totally love talking to my dog as well. And hey, baby. All right, so let me do one more conversation with Shale. I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Unfortunately not. How did you end up in Honleith? Do you remember?
Oh yes, that I remember quite well. My former master, the Mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum, snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it.
You didn't like this Wilhelm, I take it.
He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it?
Not really. It was quite a bargain.
So long as it realizes that I'm inexpensive and not cheap.
Do you remember anything before Honolith?
I traveled with the Mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy. And before that, No, there are only images. I was somewhere dark.
Just how old are you exactly?
I have no idea. Wilhelm used to brag that the dwarves stopped making golems centuries ago. I do not age as you soft creatures do. Sadly, my memory is no better. Plus, I get bored and stop paying attention.
Why were you in front of the tower?
That is where Wilhelm kept me. He wanted me out in the open where I could be frightening like a scarecrow. I was supposed to watch for thieves. Pah! Plus, his wife didn't want me indoors. She said there wasn't room for me. Hag.
That's awful. Well, that was interesting, but I'm done talking about that.
Good. I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
I try. All right, so that was interesting. Okay, so my next least favorite character. This is tough because I like these 5 characters a lot. But even though he's hilarious and I love him, I'm going to go with this one, Zevran.
Here I am.
I have some questions.
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Never mind, you answered all of them. Wait,
Here I am.
I want to discuss something personal.
Again? I'm game.
Never mind. So he's done talking. Okay, well, after that... Ooh, oh my god. I don't know. Okay, honestly, I'm shocked at how much I love Wynn. Like, even though this is like one game and she's hasn't been it like the whole time, I'm obsessed with her, but I guess it would be Wynn. But honestly, it's so hard. It's basically like a tie for first with the top 4.
What's on your mind?
Why did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
What about demons?
I could sense the demons, too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that took the fear from me. I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
Do spirits watch people like that?
I suppose they must. It is these benevolent spirits that create our dream worlds in the Fade. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
You're very lucky.
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
So this spirit of faith is, in some way, your personal protector.
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
I'm glad you think traveling with me is worthy of your time.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden and help prepare him for the task that is yet before him. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
I'll hold you to that promise.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
Oh, I love her so much. She's just such a good character. I hadn't even gotten through all the dialogue with her yet. Like, she's just amazing. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. She's definitely like, she gives me Samara vibes.
What do you wish of me? If you must. What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Okay, so Morgan is more for nostalgia than actually liking her because, you know, she's not the nicest character. Let's be real. Look at her amazing outfit. I love it. Okay, hold on. Let me ask Wynn one more question. Actually, no, I'll ask you first and I'll go back to Wynn.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have any tales to share? I feel like I already did that. I already did all that. I heard that in Orlais, minstrels are often spies.
Where did you hear this?
Someone told me this a long time ago.
And you believe everything you hear? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards.
And bards are spies.
Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
Patron? What sort of patron?
Nobles, mostly. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
You were a bard, weren't you?
I have revealed too much, it seems, but it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past.
But why were you living cloistered sister in rural Ferelden then?
I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
All right. And I'll go back to Wynn one more time. Oh, I love her so much. I can't stop saying it. I'm sorry.
What's on your mind?
Is there something we can do to cure you?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
I guess death isn't an illness, is it?
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child, your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
You're not afraid?
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough.
Are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Yes. Of course.
what was it like to be a Grey Warden with all the others?
I didn't know them for very long, but I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
No, I'd like to hear about them.
There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfels. What was his name? Gregor. He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table.
Sounds like you had a lot of fun.
Sometimes. We were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly... Until...
I'm sorry. This must be hard for you.
Yes, I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by, nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
You have your memories of him.
I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go.
Okay. So, I have to talk to the dog. What's all this racket?
I seek to understand the dog. We fight alongside each other, and I must discover the strength of his heart.
Do you know what he's talking about, Dorian?
The true warrior understands.
He is so mean. I hate him. Okay. I'm going to give my gifts. Okay, I need to start giving these gifts. I'm not sure if I'm doing this in the right order. I don't really care. I'm gonna give Sten his sword because he's just such a mean old grump that I really don't care if I miss any dialogue before I give it to him. Oh, Sten. Okay.
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. How did you find this?
I guess you like the gift then.
You could say that. This is my soul. It was made from my hand alone, given to me on the day I took my place in the Beresad. I thought I had lost it, and it is in my hand again. I do not know any words in your language for this.
You're welcome.
Yes, well.
Parashar? Parashara?
Exactly.
Alright, so Sten finally likes me a little bit now. Should I try to converse with him? Oh! What is this?
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Callow? You thought I was callow?
You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Why did I let you out of that cage again?
I have wondered that myself. It is one of the many things I find puzzling about your behavior.
Do I even want to know what the other things are?
No, let's leave this discussion polite.
So, will you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
What do you mean by a weak mind?
That is complicated. I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Canary?
I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Did the farmers know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
Do you believe them?
I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
You panicked over a lost blade?
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Accidents happen.
I'm sure that comforts the farmers.
How can your people possibly think that way?
We know who we are, and what we are meant to be.
So that's it? You aren't gonna do anything about it?
What would you have me do? It could be anywhere by now.
Didn't I just give you this gift? Didn't I literally just give you the sword? Where did you fight the darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Literally already found it. Literally already gave it to you. But okay, sure. Okay, so let's go back into my items. That is so funny. But, you know, at least he talked to me now. Like, at least it's not, like, you know, as bad as it was before. Okay, so let me see. I have a list of written here. So, okay, no, I don't have him yet. I don't want to. Silver, small silver ring. Oh, I have a question. I have an important question. For this, diamonds, emeralds, sapphires, topaz, and stuff like that, can I sell these? Or do I have to keep them? I just wanted to know, because I actually don't really know what that's for. Wilhelm's special brew. See, now I have to find out who I'm supposed to give these gifts to. Special brew. Oh, nope, that's not his either. Wow, these are all for people that are not here. Golden mirror. Morgan. Golden mirror. Is this an extra gift? Who wants the golden mirror? Apparently no one. Is it even? It's a gift. I don't know who to give it to though. Duncan's sword we obviously know is for our boy. Yeah, I don't have any wine yet. Cute nug. Is this for Liliana? Yeah, that's for Liliana. She hasn't mentioned the nugs yet. So should I get, you know what? I kind of want to, Morgan will get the mirror. Oh, okay. Let me give Morgan the mirror. I need all the help I can get with her. She hates me.
What have you there? A mirror?
You could not know it, but I possessed something very similar long ago. I stole such a mirror from a village, and Flemeth was enraged at my carelessness. She destroyed it, much to my dismay. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say.
You must wish something in return, certainly.
Don't be ridiculous. It's a gift, Morgan.
You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift, not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful, truly.
All right, 13 plus. Okay,
I'm wondering something. I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask?
go ahead. I don't mind.
Zevran, the elf. You can't trust him, can you? Do you believe his so-called vow?
Maybe. We'll have to see, won't we?
That's a lot to put on a maybe, isn't it? He's an assassin. The crows aren't known for giving up. Maybe he's just biding his time.
I am willing to give him a chance.
Well, if you are, then maybe I should too. But that doesn't mean I won't keep an eye on him. He's just too shifty. What about Sten? The way he looks at me with those eyes. Creepy. And he's so quiet for someone so big.
He's dedicated. I'll give him that.
Yet he doesn't seem quite so bad as the Chantry tells us. According to them, his philosophy is vile and evil. Yet he seems so reasonable. And yet, he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that bother you?
He seems to regret what he did.
I'm not so sure that his regret means the same as it would for us. The Kunari sense of honor is a bit hard to grasp. For me, anyway. What about Liliana? Is she crazy? Or do you really believe in her vision?
Well, she's definitely crazy, but I believe that she believes in her vision, and that's enough.
That's one way to put it. I don't know what to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her away from her life.
It was her choice. Don't feel guilty.
Yes, I know. Still, I feel badly for her. Morrigan, do you trust her? Think about it. Maybe Flemeth sent her with us for some other reason than she said.
You really don't like her. Do you?
Well, aside from the fact that she's a complete and utter bitch, no, I don't like her at all. Why, do you?
I like her just fine.
Great. I am thrilled beyond words. Now, really. Enough. I think my curiosity is sated. Let's get back to it, shall we?
All right. Okay, I have one more thing to do with him. I'm going to actually ask him about that. It's definitely going to lead to a romantic interaction.
Yes?
I'd like to discuss something in private.
Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
Oh my gosh, wow, that was really forward. So how would you like to join me with 10? Okay. I need to tell you how much I enjoy your company.
You know, I was just thinking the same thing. Given the circumstances, things could have been so much worse. I'm so grateful that you're you, instead of some other Grey Warden. That sounded better in my head. I just mean to say that I've really come to care about you.
I feel the same way.
Now we just need to be rid of that pesky archdemon and everything will be back to normal, right?
That's so cute. All right. So now he mentioned his mother's like necklace or something. I feel like we should give this to him. Alistair's mother's amulet. But where do you find this? Hold on. Because I obviously cheated and got all the gifts in advance. But I don't want to give it to him too soon. Mother's amulet. Where to find. If it's somewhere we've already been, then I'll totally give it to him. On the first floor of... Oh, yeah. So you can actually get it at Redcliffe. So there you go. Boom. I'm going to give this to him right now.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it at the Redcliffe Castle in the study.
Oh, the Arl's study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Maybe he meant to give it back to you. Perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left... Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Of course I remembered. You're special to me.
Is this the part when the music starts and we begin dancing? Because I'm game. Where's the minstrels?
Okay, so Alistair is definitely the one that I want to romance in this game for sure. Just gonna save all of the progress because I'm very proud of all the stuff we've been through. But let me just take a look. So he is 22 still. Whoa, he's 85 now. Okay, that's good. She's 65 though. She's like, I want to romance you too. All right, Sten is 36. Finally got somewhere with Sten. She's 34. Okay, that's good. No, only 37 for win. No, I need you. I actually have Shale's gift too, but the thing is I haven't spoken to Shale enough to the point where I want to give it to her yet because I'm not sure if if she's gonna say some sort of dialogue like Alistair did. So that's kind of why I'm waiting. He did mention the Grey Warden's shield, like that he doesn't have any momentums, but I don't know if I've already been there to get the shield. So that's why I kind of want to wait before I give Alistair that. But give me like 1 minute. I will be right back. I will keep you on the screen. You can take a look at our beautiful crew while you wait. And I'm back. Okay, so we are going to go. It's gonna take you. We're going to Oscar. Oh my god, guys, we're going to Oscar. Oh my gosh. If you get them to like you too soon, you miss dialogue, so take your time. Thank you so much for telling me that. I will promise that I will be very slow here on out. Oh, I kind of want to take Win instead of Morgan. Do I take... Okay. Okay, so here's this thing. Okay. So I want to take, obviously, Alistair. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to take Liliana because I need a rogue, and her rogue abilities are just so much better than Zevron's. And I also need to take a mage. So should I take Win or Morgan? I'm going to let y'all decide because they're both equal as far as like how much I like them. Like, I did not expect to like Alistair and Win as much as I liked two veteran people. I'm very shocked. I actually am really upset because I have like this cheat that allows me to bring more than even 3 people and it doesn't work. And I'm so sad because I would just take like 5 or 6 people every single time we go anywhere, but it does not work, unfortunately. It's very sad. Okay, y'all said Win.
Blast and damnation.
Blast and damnation.
Yes.
We're taking Win because Win is amazing. Freaking love her. Okay. Okay, we're going to a new place. We're going to Oscar. Yeah, this is so exciting. Okay, where do we go? To get to Oscar. Wait, what's it called again? What is it called? I don't even know. Is it here? I feel like it would be here. Because of the fact that it's like in the mountains, and I feel like the dwarves live in the mountains. So I think it's the Frostback Mountains, but I could be wrong. The cave. That's the only cave I see. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This part has already been my favorite part. I'm gonna rewatch it tonight for sure. All right, are we ready, crew? Let's click save, because you know I like to save the game all the time. Oh shoot, why are you fighting us? Nope, 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 nope. Where's Alistair? Okay. Okay, I have to heal him again.
Well, that's one less to worry about.
Best be wary. Good, another down.
Okay, explain to me why the hell these randos just decided to kill us for no freaking reason. Here we are, coming to say hi, and then they just decide to kill us. What the heck is that? Okay, so what's down here? Oh, is it the same place? It's just not over the bridge? Okay, I'm gonna go over the bridge. All right, so Lily, turn this power off, and don't you dare do that. You knew you were gonna do that, you little bum. Take it off. Okay, let me click save again, just in case people decide to kill us. Like, oh my gosh, this is so random.
Oh my, I did not expect it to be this crowded.
Look at all these people hawking their wares. It's almost like a little city.
Most traders aren't allowed into Orzammar, so they just sort of gather near the doors. There's no laws up here at all, I'm told.
I have no idea where we're going.
You have some kind of problem?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
All right.
As you said.
Must it
Very well. I am ready.
All right, the good news is I definitely 100% confirmed there is definitely no friendly fire in this game, which is great. I don't even know what I want at this point. Sure. Go with that. I don't even know anymore.
I shall do it.
Why are there so many evil people outside Orzammar? Like, WTF? Okay, Lily.
Of course.
Good, he didn't do it that time. He's learning. Keep your rock armor on. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, though, when we're in cinematic conversations, it
Looks
leaks.
like the fighting has finally started. Some folks came in yesterday with crazy stories about Redcliffe. You hear about that?
Something about the dead rising and killing everyone in Redcliffe. And Arlene.
What can I do for you?
Some illness.
I have a note here from your master.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Crazy, isn't it? Sounds like the end times.
I will never get over how quietly you are.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restart Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Never mind, I should
Best
go.
of luck to you.
All right, so not quest updated. I guess we got a new quest.
You're wasting your time. Only dwarves are allowed into Orzammar.
My goods are just rotting on their doorstep. I won't just stand here and take this.
All right, so let's continue.
Good-looking Mabari you have there.
His name is Dorian.
The Mabari is the king of dogs. Respect him and he will be your closest companion and your most loyal defender.
You seem to know quite a bit about the Mabari.
I was chosen by a Mabari myself years ago. I was one of the Ash Warriors, under the command of the old King Merrick. We laid down our lives for the king and for freedom, and my beloved Valder paid the ultimate price. Nothing was the same after that.
What do you mean nothing was the same?
They say a Mabari bonds with his human, but they often leave out that the bond goes both ways. No other Mabari could have taken his place. What is an Ash Warrior without his hound? There was nothing for me there anymore, and so I left.
I urge you to return. Ferelden needs her fighting men.
Look at me. I'm an old man. There is no place for me on the battlefield. I know about the Blight. And were I but 10 years younger, I would fight. But my time has passed.
Then I wish you well.
Wait a moment. Perhaps there is something I can do to help. You must know about Kadas, the paint we use to create patterns on the fur of the Mabari.
Yes, I do. What about it?
I know some old patterns from a generation ago. I can teach them to you in exchange for some coin.
Yes, show me. All right, so that's pretty good. 4 attack, 4 armor. That's really good too. But is 6 armor, 3 armor, 17. Okay, so that's better. Okay, and then War Pain, is this the best one? Stamina. Yeah. Okay. So let me go and equip my Mabari. He's a cutie and he's gonna get new armor. There you go. So now he's officially stocked with the best damn crap. And I'll sell you my old stuff.
Greetings again, friend.
Oh. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna sell it. I don't need it. Sell there. Sell there. Everything else I'm keeping. Is that? Yeah, I'll keep that. What's this? Oh, +2 magic. It's a good one. Okay. Oh. I, of course, did it again. All right, let's go ahead and take that off, please. Thank you.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armour and weaponry this side of Val Royeaux.
Let's take a look.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
All right, well, I do not need any of this. Nope. And if I do, I'll come and get it after. I'm not really like into it, to be honest with you. What does this do? Ah, damage to darkspawn. Interesting. Okay, so let's go here.
They wait too long, trade won't come back. That's the way this works.
If there's civil war, what will happen to us?
I'm taking my caravan to Haya.
Okay, well that's everything out here. So let's go ahead and save the game and move on up. We're going to Orzammar, yo. Oh,
King Loghain will not suffer.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Loghain is the traitor who killed King Cailan at Ostagar.
What? Lies and slander! King Loghain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Do we have to kill these people? Okay, I tried not to. Nope, I'm healing him.
Back!
As you wish.
Let's have at it!
We must have victory.
It has begun.
Well, that was such a pointless waste of time. We could have been fighting the Darkspawn, but instead you want to attack me. Okay, let's go ahead and save the game. I've already saved it 20 times. Okay.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden, though I don't know what help you will find.
Liliana. We've talked about this, Lily. We've talked about it. Alright, so let's take a look and see what things look like.
Trust Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders
Those
not
statues are
witness
dwarven paragons, if I remember right.
Will be tolerated.
The best of their ancestors.
Do you think they sell miniatures of these in the city? I would love to have some on my mantle.
Okay. Let's go talk to this guy again.
Fair journeys, Warden.
Okay, never mind. We don't have to talk to him about this guy.
They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
Okay.
For the love of paragons, I haven't eaten in days.
Okay. Do you want some help with that,
Now
or?
that's a thing of beauty, daughter. May the ancestors protect Branka, wherever she is.
It shall be done.
Okay, and we have one over here.
For the love of paragons.
Show respect, Surfacer. You're in the Hall of Heroes, home to the best of us.
These figures are quite grand indeed.
Paragons, dwarves who achieve such greatness, they're considered ancestors even if they yet walk among us. If only we had one now. A unifier. A voice like that, there would be no dissension.
Perhaps I can help.
Perhaps I don't want you to. A surfacer should not see us in this kind of disarray. Goodbye, Warden. I hope you're not needed.
All right. Well, that was very rude. That's okay.
I trust Vala, Warden.
They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
So they say. Oh, can I not go up there?
When? Is this yours?
Oh, my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes, I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wen, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones, too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
I love her so much. She's just so sweet and humble.
For a poor old man.
I would, but you haven't asked me to do anything for you. So what am I supposed to do? All right, let's save the game.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup.
Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the diamond quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You'll not speak that way about the man who should be king!
A king tyrant, maybe. Holy crap. Yeah.
I won't have fighting in the commons, especially in front of outsiders.
Okay, hold on. I apparently missed something. Where's the key to the city then?
Do you think the tower is ever going to get back to what it was, Wynn?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with.
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Wynne. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you were right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me so. Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
All right, save. Save. Okay.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The Blight is coming, and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
The proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
You mentioned paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Oh. Truly, you're lost in all that sky. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate. Yes, you should.
Alrighty.
We are honored to serve you, Grey Warden.
Wow. So this is Orzammar. It's huge.
It's big.
For a tiny people, they certainly build high ceilings.
They do.
Orzammar welcomes the Grey Wardens.
Okay, so yes, the map is open. Oh, that's so amazing. I'm so excited the map is open because I really did want to like be able to like know exactly where everything was. So that makes me very happy. So I understand that this is Dagna. We got to go to Dagna. I guess we converted Dagna from being a dwarf that lives in Orzammar to a surfacer. Like, what the actual heck?
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Yes, I do, Dagna.
You look like you're not from around here.
Yes, you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
The Circle of Magi.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
You want to leave Orzammar?
I want to go to the Circle to study. I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
I can bring the circle your request.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh my gosh, she's such a cutie. Okay, so yeah, what do I do first? Gem merchant?
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Are you all right?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad vein. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging. Then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work I've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
What exactly happened to you?
Well, it's the lyrium, you know. Raw blood of the earth. It's more alive than you and me. Most of the time, that's no problem. When it's all bundled up in a piece of steel, it'll leave you alone. But handling the ore directly, sometimes you get burned. It's not just your skin it takes off. It'll burn directly into your mind.
Aren't dwarves immune to the lyrium effects?
Of course we are. Weak surfacers like you touch the raw ore, and you'll bleed from your eyeballs in hours. Weird seeing how big you are. Even surface dwarves lose it. Us down here, though, we should be able to handle it just fine. Only not too much, and not every day, and not breathing the dust, and not direct in the blood. Ancestors' own bad luck.
Let me see your wares.
Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
Well, this is great that we're going to be able to sell stuff in these areas. Like, I don't need this. Bye. I don't want that either because I never use it. Bye. And also, wait, can I ask you a question? What was the answer to that question? Like, can I sell the diamonds, the emeralds, sapphires, topaz? Like, can I sell this stuff? I can't remember if I can sell it or not. Yeah. I need to buy rings. That's what I need, because those I don't have a lot of. Oh, I bought that already. Oh. OMG. Gemmed bracelet. Okay, I need to like buy more gifts, but I know I have to do that towards the end because Eileen, you saved me from making a huge mistake. I appreciate you. Yeah, so like if I could sell some of this stuff, that would be great because then I can get it out of my inventory, but I just don't know what to sell. Like I feel like I could sell diamonds, right? I mean, like what, like it doesn't even say that I use them for anything. So I feel like that should be okay. And then emeralds, same thing. Sapphires, like none of it says that I use it for anything. So I should be able to sell this. So I just want to make sure before I actually do. So I'll come back and sell that stuff afterwards, but I just wanted to double check. I don't need to buy runes because I have a cheat.
Lord Harrowmont will make a wise king.
So I just use Grandmaster runes on everything.
Ancestors smile on you.
Okay, so basically...
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry.
Okay, can I see your wares?
Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
I know we just spoke about this. Okay, so one, so sapphires, topaz. Okay. And that one. Okay, so I could sell this one. So sell this. Okay, I can sell the emeralds. Sell the diamonds. So we have quartz I can sell. The green stone I can sell. So that leaves me with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. All right. And if I need to, I can just rebuy them back, right? Oh, no, I can't. Well, diamonds and emeralds. Yeah, I can. They're all there. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go here. Oh, is this... Hold on, what's back here? Oh, okay, good. Just a little something. Not anything crazy. Let me zoom out now. Okay. Nope, can't click on anything. Can't do anything. Can't see anything either. There, door. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is so cool.
Did you see that fight? In the old days, those men would have been told to join the Legion of the Dead. At least then they...
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. Now I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs? I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
These things dangerous.
Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say.
If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
But not these days.
Alright, I already have a nug, but okay.
Well met, Grey Warden.
Thought humans were supposed to be taller.
6 foot?
This dispute over the throne is exciting, isn't it?
Okay, so... Save. Okay, what do we got here? Nothing? Nothing except a door, which I don't know where it goes. Should I open it? Key required? Okay. That's a nug. You wrangle ready for delivery to... Should I give it to him? I just got a nug. Do I deliver it to that guy? Oh, 5 nugs to find. Okay, I will find all 5. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's another nug. Oh my god, so cute. Oh, I don't want to see it up close. Okay, you definitely look way cuter in Dragon Age Inquisition. I just gotta say, because you were such a cutie pants there. All right, let's try going here. Oh, I can.
As you say.
I can go in here. So what's in here? Okay.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail? At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
You know anything about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harrowmont's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
Are you part of the Smith caste?
Aye, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fall and tacit, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face, you're not a smith yourself.
Just tell me what's in your store.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Okie dokie. Don't need anything right now, but thank you so much for showing me everything you got, yo. All right, so let's do that. Okay, life in Orzammar. Is there anything? I do not see anything that I can use. Except talk to you again, which I don't know why. Because everyone's telling me not to mention Dagna, and I didn't see any other comments. Okay, bye. I gotta support my girl, you know. Dagna!
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
I don't even know that. That's quite impressive.
And just a little disturbing. Why do I get the feeling charting routes to the Circle Tower is one of her favorite hobbies?
I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
Why are you so interested in magic anyway?
Here in Orzammar, we're surrounded by stone and tradition and more stone. Nothing ever changes. But to break every natural law by thinking about it, to dream and walk in a realm where everything you think comes true, I can't imagine anything more wonderful.
I should get going.
I'll be waiting.
Okay, I am so sorry, but I have to go. Like right now to go to the circle because she is just so cute. I literally can't. I have to go. I'll be back. I have to go to the Circle of Magi just for that because she is the cutest little thing ever. All right. So, yep, let's go real quick.
You remind me of Lady Cecily.
Who?
She was an Orlesian lady. My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecily let me stay instead of turning me out on the street. You are like her in some ways. You have the same poise, the same air of nobility.
Oh, child, I am hardly noble.
I learned that nobility isn't just something you are born with. I have met nobles who are very petty and mean, complete degenerates. Then, there are people with a certain dignity and grace. It draws you to them, no matter who you are or who they are. I think the lowest peasant can have the most noble spirit, and it will always shine through. It is this nobility of spirit that you share with Cecily.
Why, thank you, Liliana. It is very kind of you to say that.
I love them. I love them so much. Why are they so amazing? I don't know. They just are. Okay, is there a fast way to do this? I feel like if I do this...
Horse feathers.
And add her back.
Yes.
Nope, doesn't work. Dang it, I wish there was a faster way to be able to travel other than me having to walk all the way to the end. I tried and I'm giving up. I also wish you could jump sometimes in this game. But I also have the opportunity to look at this from a bird's eye view. This view is very cool. I actually kind of want to replay Dragon Age Inquisition just like this the entire game, just to see how different it would be. It feels really different. I really like it. I like it for this game because the graphics suck. No offense, I'm sorry. Okay, Circle Tower. Can we get a boat? Or do we have to? Oh. All right. All right.
Will you stop eating?
I see.
I'm hungry. Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
That's totally Saeed from Mass Effect, by the way.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention?
Oi! Who's that?
More enemies ahead.
Oh. This is way easier. What's happening? Why? Hold on. Thank you. That's what I want. Heal.
Shall be done. As you say. Very well.
Wow, it actually feels a lot easier to play like this. Especially with this many people.
It shall be done.
Now we go into battle.
Lily, will you be a gem?
It's done.
Thank you.
As you say.
Stop. Is there someone still alive? Let's go this way. Oh, yes, there is. Why can't I see? Here we go. All right.
Trap right ahead.
We won't go in the trap, don't worry.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Thank you, Lily. All right, so let's see what's over here. Anything good?
Trap right ahead.
It shall be done. Very well. Very well. As you say.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed. Trap, I almost hit it. Okay, let's go this way. I have a question for those of you who play Dragon Age at all. Do you play like this mostly, or
right ahead.
or do you play like I usually play, which is like zoomed in real close? I'm just curious. Okay, so these are some bandits that decided to attack us instead of saying, "Hey, what's up?" You know, couldn't be friendly, so.
It is begun.
This is so much easier to see if you're missing anything.
I could do that for you.
Thanks.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Thanks. All right, let's go up again. One last time. Is this the end? Yep, I think it is. What? Let me just further in this direction. Okay, but where's the exit? Oh, hold on, I have to find the exit. Ah, damn it. Like so far away from the exit. Can I go up this way? Please tell me I can go this way. Ah, good, cut through. And here we are. Wait. Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, venture forth, please. Continue. Oh, this mode that I'm in is only for PC? No way. That is so cool. So y'all are seeing this for the first time. That is so neat.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. You have done us proud.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden.
Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
I don't think she minds. She wants to learn, though.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
She's willing to give up caste and clan for this.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Thank you, First Enchanter.
Ah, if only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
I think she'll be very interested in what happened.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Forgive me, but I must take my leave.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
All right, so let's go. So back to Orzammar. Oh, that's good. We don't have to. Oh, that's great. We don't have to go through that whole thing again. It's fantastic. Oh, but we have to fight again. Oh, it's just this guy. I don't want to go to you again. No thanks. I'll scout. Yep, venture forth. Are we gonna be right in the cave? Yes! That's amazing. Okay, save the game. Alright, so Dagna. Alright, girl, you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you excited?
Hello, how can I? Oh, it's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the Circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
First Enchanter Irving accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you! I can't believe it! There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the Circle since Urelden in the 13th century! I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
Nothing. The mages need every ally they can get.
Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the Circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
She's so cute. Okay. There we go. All right, let's continue on. That did not take much time at all. So therefore, I feel good about that decision. Okay, there's someone over here with an exclamation mark.
Guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Safe return? Your son is missing?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Did anyone go after him?
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by dark spawn that way.
You shouldn't abandon him. I'll look for him if you want.
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden. It's what I do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Vilda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Oh, they're so cute. Sorry, I mean, Wynn is so cute. Ah, you little sneaky one, you. I saw you over there. Okay, what's over here? Nothing? Nothing? Alright, let's continue on then, shall we? What is over here?
Are you really a Grey Warden? I thought you'd be
It's about
taller.
time the dark spawn started attacking the surface. They bothered us for far too long.
Welcome, traveler. You look like you'd appreciate a chance to browse some good Orzammar steel.
So what do the dwarves do for fun around here?
That's a broad question. If it's gossip and ale you want, Tapster's is just east of here. If you want more action, check out the Provings. I heard there's a memorial tournament for King Endrin this afternoon. Best fighters in Orzammar.
It sounds like things are pretty tense around here.
Aye. They say King Endrin named an heir on his deathbed, but the Deshers are too busy fighting for power.
Do you know anything about Lord Harrowmont?
They say Lord Harrowmont's a strict disciplinarian, but a good and fair man. He's always paid on time, 10% up front.
Do you know anything about Lord Bellin at all?
I met him once. Didn't even mind talking with one of the merchant caste. But when he left, I saw him slap around his second. If he wasn't Prince, he'd be the kind of man I wouldn't want my daughter marrying.
I'll be going now.
Atras Tonsha. I appreciate your patronage.
All right, so...
Watch out for that puddle of... whatever it is.
What is that smell? Dwarven vomit. Charming.
Is that drunken singing I hear?
Oh, are you all trying to get into the tavern? Yeah, I know it. Okay.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Interesting. Your allegiance to this Balin is clear. Why?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Some say Balin killed his father. I don't even know that that's true. You approve of this chaos?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
Never mind. Oh, the Blight is coming. Orzammar can't be divided.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you.
Never mind, I should get going.
Your surface gold can come back any time.
Well, I will say that I already saw that little guy. No. So hold on. So this way you can go farther, but not on this side. Okay. And the other thing as well, that guy that was like killing the other guy and cutting him in half. Yeah, I have no intention.
Can a man drink in peace?
Sure. I have no intention of throwing my allegiance that way. But I have a feeling that the nug that I'm missing, because how many nugs do I have now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have a feeling that the nug that I'm missing is on that other side. So I'm just going to quickly go over there. Oh, wait, no spoilers. Well, I figured that he probably did kill his father, though. I mean, like, why would they have that dialogue if it wasn't true?
Hey,
but,
what's down there?
Does that lead out to the deep roads? I hear they're crawling with darkspawn.
The deep roads are home to the darkspawn now. Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during a blight.
Well, that's reassuring, I'm sure.
What's this? A human? Did we make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Will you let me pass? Why do you need patrols?
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Actually, they made their move on the surface.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
Are the Darkspawn the only danger in these tunnels?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Deep stalkers?
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Are there dwarves past this point?
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead mostly, fools that they are. Some scavenger types too.
Legion of the Dead. Okay, also, should I say, will you let me pass? And yes, I do have at least 40 gold.
It's an independent company of soldiers. They accept no command but their own. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join and swear their only goal is a glorious death.
Should I click this? I don't know. I don't want to go there yet. I want to go to the tavern first. But you know what? I'm just gonna go.
All right, for your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
Oh, I will be back, unfortunately. I have a lot to do. But I want to go to the tavern first because I want to... Like, my crew seemed really excited about that. Oh, hey, I need to talk to you.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
I've got a nug for you here.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
I already do have a bunch more.
You're the best wrangler. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I just gave you all but one. And the last one that I have is not for you. It's for Liliana. So bye. Yeah. Alright, so let's go save the game and let my crew partay. What were you about to say? I did not cut that off.
So you're a Grey Warden. You think I'm impressed?
Atrastvala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
Cora's den. I'd like to hear a bit about the city.
So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
What's a Shaperate?
It's the bureau of all the Shapers in Orzammar, led by the Shaper of Memories. If you're from the surface, I guess you'd call them scholars. They keep all of our records, laws, genealogies. You got questions about Orzammar's history, and don't mind answers in words as long as your leg, that's the place to go.
Where can I find this Shaper of Memories?
He'd be in the Diamond Quarter. Pardon, the Nobles District. Upstairs from here, however you call it.
Is there any place I should go while I'm here?
The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castlists build their nest. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
What's the Proving?
It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter.
That's all. Thanks.
A Grey Warden is always welcome in Tapsters.
I think that we should all get drunk.
Darkspawn attacks have been really light this year.
Like an ale's 3 silvers a tumbler.
Okay.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me. Lord Dennick Helmi, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
You know me? Word travels fast.
You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out.
Your views on caste must be controversial in this assembly.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent dishes if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar is so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
How does the caste system work anyway?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
So, you get a vote on the next king?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrimont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
I should get going.
As you wish.
This is so cool. This is so cool.
A plate of your best soup, and bring it while it's hot.
I'm not a servant. Or not a servant, sorry, I'm not a waitress. Or a waiter.
I hope they have a nug on the fire.
They're everywhere.
I'm starving.
I can't take it. What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Okay.
Whew. Hey, there's two of you.
Yeah.
The surface must be so interesting.
It is interesting. But so is this. For me, anyway. Alright, can't talk to any of y'all people.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew?
Who are you?
Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
I'm Dalen, a Grey Warden.
Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the Deep Roads when that one came by. What was his name? Duncan, something like that.
Duncan? You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the Deep Roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
You work for Balin?
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
I've never been in the Deep Roads.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow. and we're not the only ones.
Who's sending you out?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost Tigers. Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who's Bronca?
Bronca was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the deep roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
Oh, I didn't get to finish some other options with him. Can I try again?
The deep roads aren't for the faint of heart.
I was gonna ask him more questions.
A lot of deep roads excursions these days.
Okay, I think...
wonder what everyone's looking for.
I think we need a celebration.
Did you need something else, Warden?
Yeah, a drink.
With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
I'll have some ale.
I recommend a Brachian brew. She has a heavy head and a deep, rich taste. 3 silvers gives you a pint.
Sold. Buy around for my friends as well.
A Brachian brew never fails to hit the spot. Vartag Gavorn certainly owes Prince Balin. From a minor house to a prince's right-hand man. He'd do anything Balin asked him. Well, I have other customers to see too. If you need anything else, just call me over.
All right. I hope that you enjoyed those drinks, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so now I've been reading some of your comments, so I know that there's like some sort of assembly we have to go to. The Proving Grounds. I feel like that would probably be at the Proving Grounds, so that's where I'm gonna go. Alrighty. Oh, this is so cool. I freaking love this. This is so neat. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to see this part. I know it's a very long part, but I'm really pumped.
Is it true all the wardens are dead?
You know, I've heard about the Orlesian bards.
Who hasn't? They are quite famous after all.
The stories I heard were a little racier. It had to do with how a bard assassinated her target, how they were lulled into complacency.
If those stories were true, who would ever agree to entertain a bard in their court?
Oh, I don't know. There's a certain allure to danger, isn't there? And besides, you couldn't all be assassins, could you? I'd take my chances. If the stories were true, that is.
We had rules about that sort of thing. Strict rules.
Such as? You're not gonna tell me, are you?
Let's just say I had plenty of reasons to join the Chantry, shall we? And leave it at that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm seeing no. So I'm guessing I don't go there. So where are we going? Figures, imports, diamond quarters. Hold on, let me try to read the journal and find out where I need to go. Okay. So seek out the Lords of Assembly. The leadership of the Orzammar is I think that's supposed to be is in chaos. Addressing the assembly seems like the likely place to start looking for a solution. The Chamber of Assembly is in the Diamond Quarters. See? I'm so smart. Speak to Prince Balin, second in command. Prince Balin is one of the 2 men who could take the throne. To earn an audience with Balin, you must speak to Vartag Gavorn. His second in command, Vartag, may be found in the Assembly Chamber, which is in the Diamond Quarters. Speak to Dullan Forender. Lord Harrowmont is one of the 2 men, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you can find Dullan in the Diamond Quarters. All right, find Filda's son, Ruck. You met the woman in the field. Okay, perfect. Yep. All right. I am totally gonna go. All right, let's do it. Diamond Quarters. Figures imports. I've been in there, right? Oh, key is required. Duh. All right, let's go this way. What's this? Oh, Diamond Quarters is right here. Okay, let's click save. All right, boom. So excited. All right, so what do we got? We got no map. Are you freaking kidding? All right.
Ancestors watch your path, Grey Warden.
Okay, I can't go there.
I hope the Assembly picks a king soon.
I hope so as well, because we need organ.
Oh, this is grand. The noble houses do love their luxuries, don't they?
So the closer you live to the surface, the higher class you are. Unless you're actually on the surface.
From what I've heard of dwarven politics, I'm almost surprised we haven't seen blood running these streets.
All right, so let's go talk to this girl.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Okay.
News of
The
the
Idukins
hour.
have held the throne for
Support Lord
370
Balin
years.
at your
That's
peril.
long enough.
The public has a right to know.
What's a human doing? Oh, must be the Grey Warden we heard about.
So, all this time we've spent together, you know, the tragedy, the brushes with death, the constant battles with the whole blight looming over us. Will you miss it once it's over?
Miss the constant battles or miss you?
I know it might sound strange, considering we haven't known each other for very long, but I've come to care for you a great deal. I think maybe it's because we've gone through so much together. I don't know. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe I'm fooling myself. Am I? Fooling myself? Or do you think you might ever feel the same way about me?
I think I already do.
So I fooled you, did I? Good to know. That wasn't too soon, was it?
No, not really. I liked it.
Good. I'll take that as a good sign. Maker's breath, but you're beautiful. I am a lucky man. Now, let's get back to what we were up to before, lest I forget why we're here.
I totally did not mean to click on him, but you know, since I did, I just went with it. But yeah, obviously that's our romantic interest, so it makes sense.
Something I can help with?
Oh, what do you know about this place?
Vast holes carved from the stone of the mountain, lined with the chiseled marble figures of paragons, so fine as to mirror life itself. Soaring ceilings grand enough to make any man forget the sky and the sun, and to question the reason for their existence. I have heard of these things and more, but none prepared me for what I have seen here. It is marvelous.
All right, well, thank you. Let's move on.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
You know about Alistair and me.
It's hard not to notice the doe-eyed looks he gives you, especially when he thinks no one's watching. It's almost too sweet for my tastes, and I'm an old lady who should be making lace hearts and fuzzy blankets with animal motifs.
You're not like you're not like the average old lady.
No, I won't be making socks with pom-poms for you anytime soon. But that's hardly my point. I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Alistair is a fine lad, skilled in battle, but quite inexperienced when it comes to affairs of the heart. I would hate to see him get hurt.
What about me? Not worried about me getting hurt?
I am worried about you both. There is great potential for tragedy here. Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
I don't want to have to make that choice.
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
Are you trying to get me to end this?
You may have to save one or both of you unnecessary anguish later on.
Wow, I don't like any of these responses. Thank you. I'm not going to give up what we have, no matter what you say. But I appreciate your concern.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Thank you. I had to ad-lib there because I was like not happy with that. Okay, so all right, so let me continue. Okay, I won't do any more talks because I like doing those at camp because the camp has such great music, to be honest with you.
Mine is an honorable task, and I shall drown out anyone who claims otherwise.
Harrowing estate. Okay, hold on. So where should I go first?
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
I assume so. Okay, so I don't know where to go. Should I check on the door? And that was so cute. Oh my god, I love Alistair. He's so cute. Oh, I can go in already.
Welcome to Lord Harriman's estate.
Okay, thanks. Okay, go to this assembly. Okay, I'll be back here after. All right. Let's save. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the assembly first. I'm just gonna walk around and like not talk to anybody else.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respects to the rightful king, Prince Balin.
And this is, hold on. Where is the Chamber of Assembly? Okay, so it'd be called the Chamber of Assembly.
How is it the dwarves have a king? I thought they voted on everything, or something like that.
You know, after all this is over, I wouldn't mind getting a job here. I could sing, tell stories, help the king get items from high shelves.
That's hilarious. Oh, Liliana, you kill me. Is that the assembly? Yes, okay, here we are. Oh, it's cooler when I go down because you can see the ceiling. Oh, that's neat.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
You know who I am?
It would be hard not to notice the Grey Warden and his eclectic entourage. I hear you seek the aid of Orzammar's finest.
I need the aid against the Blight.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Is there some way I could help?
My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harriman for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests.
What do I need to do?
Harriman promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harriman can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harriman gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
Where did you get these permissionary notes?
That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty.
Interesting. That's very interesting. Isn't there someone you could report him to?
Normally, the Shapers would handle this sort of accusation. They are the scholars who manage our laws, histories, and genealogies. They are the final arbiters of all disputes in Orzammar. Unfortunately, the Shaper of Memories is the most important among them, and his grandfather was Lord Haramont's aunt's first cousin. Obviously, we cannot expect him to offer an unbiased opinion.
He'd hold a distant relative over his duty?
I guess I can't expect you surfacers to understand the importance of family in Orzammar. The Shaper is biased, and if you want Prince Balin's help, you'll have to show where your loyalties lie. Will you do it?
I'll have to think about this.
Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
Because you've been so friendly already, like so much so. I'm like, OMG, what a friendly guy.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly.
Yep. I will enter as loudly as I want. No, I'm kidding. I'll try to be quiet.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly, I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace. Enough. The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions. Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize the Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Is there any way I can help to break this stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Haramont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin Ferender, Haramont's man, can be found at the Haramont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Okay, so that is the way we're gonna do it. So I've got you, and now I'm gonna hear Haramon's point of view. Okay? So, who are you?
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Ferender, second to Lord Haramont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I would speak with Lord Haramont.
In an ordinary time, Lord Haramont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Haramont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Haramont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
How can I prove that I'm not working for Balin?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So you want me to enter the proving in Harrowmont's name?
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I'll enter the proving and see why the others withdrew.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the proving master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Alrighty, so let's see. I need to talk to his right-hand man, right? Or was that the guy?
Is it true there's civil
The
war on
Idukans
the
have held the
surface,
throne
too?
for 370 years. That's long enough.
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been through so much at such a young age.
I think I look younger than I am.
Yes, that is possible. When I was your age, I was just about ready to take on my first apprentice. In hindsight, perhaps I should have waited a few more years. I was arrogant, my confidence bolstered by my youth.
It is so hard to imagine seeing you now.
Oh, I've had some 2 decades or so to grow mellow. Believe me, back then I was quite prickly.
So you are like a fine wine, yes? Losing the raw edges over time.
I suppose there is some truth to that analogy, but dear maker, I do hate being compared to wine. Or cheese. Especially cheese.
Okay, so basically... Oh, okay, that's the Shaperite. Okay, so don't I have to go talk to that other dude, though? I'm gonna go to Harrowmont's estate and talk to him. And then once I've...
That's a lot of lava. I guess they just hope it never erupts.
Wonder why they decided to build a city around streams of lava. It's an accident waiting to happen.
I require a moment of silence to take in this magnificent sight.
Okay. So let me... Did I just speak to Harrowmont second, though? Did he come to me? Is that what happened there? Okay, so let's go... Decide if you want to help Prince Balin because of it. Okay. Win the prove. Okay, so I kind of already did that then. You are to fight here. Okay. So yeah, I've already did that. Okay, so that's who I spoke to. Okay, so decide if I want to do... I don't think I want to do it. Because I need to find out why these soldiers withdrew. Because the other one is trying to use blackmail. So... yeah, like, I mean, if he's using blackmail, then I'd rather try to find out what the other guy is doing. All right, now I know what who these people are because I have a girl. It's that, remember that girl in Deep Roads? DLC? Yeah, she was a shaper something. Shaperite, yeah.
Excuse me, I can't chat.
All right, no problem. All right,
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperite. What have we been reduced to?
Okay, this guy plays Mass Effect 2, the guy that is on Horizon and is like upset that we couldn't save everybody and is also mean to Kaden. That's him. I guarantee it. Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
All right, so we got a new quest.
I'm quite busy. Please do not disturb me.
Uh-huh. Shaper?
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace.
The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
How do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
Let's talk about Orzammar, Lord Shaper.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
What's the difference between an ancestor and a paragon?
All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations rises to paragon. A paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been born blessed. They are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name.
And that's what Branka was.
Branka is a paragon, now and into death. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her paragon status.
Where is Branka now?
She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned.
How did the caste system come to be?
According to our legends, 7 brothers founded our empire. The youngest, Bloadlik, was the wisest and was chosen king. His children formed the noble caste. The eldest, Giachet, trained his sons to defend their king. They became the warrior caste. Shotgyar founded the artisans. Orzatyar forged our first swords. It was Orzammar who dug the mines that became our city's foundations. The twins Koapar and Noct both founded trading houses, but Noct was wounded in battle. On his recovery, he swore to serve his brother's sons.
What about the casteless?
The casteless descend from criminals and those repudiated by their own families, or who chose to go to the surface and live by human laws. They have no ancestors to guide them and no families to claim them. They should not have been born. Their parents defied their shame and brought cursed children into the world. It's better they die young.
It seems easy for you to dismiss them.
Their births are not recorded in the memories. In Orzammar, they do not exist. Is there something more pleasant you wish to discuss?
Tell me some of Orzammar's history.
We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
How did you lose your golems?
The Paragon Caridin, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the darkspawn. One golem is worth 12 dwarves in battle, but Caridin's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more.
What's a Tag?
They are to us what a colony is to surfacers.
Where is Kal Sharok?
At the other side of the old empire. During the last blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
How did you lose your golems? Didn't I already ask that question? Enough history. Let's talk basic Orzammar again.
I will settle your mind if I can, Warden.
Let's go back to my first questions.
Please, speak your mind.
I'm sorry to disturb you. Goodbye.
Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Alright, so I kind of want to change my party.
Blood and damnation.
Lily, I love you. You know I love you.
Horse feathers.
But I want to take this.
Yes.
I want to take Shale. It just makes sense because we're in the deep roads, and they made the golems. So I'd like to take Shale. All right.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Ortan Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Ortan, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Ortan, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I can try to find them.
You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly or some great lord.
I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Well, you were kind of rude there, though. Being a little bit judgy. Okay, I don't appreciate that judginess. Alright, I offered you help and you bit off my hand.
Shh, I'm doing very important.
Alright, so... Oh my god, I forgot how Shale walks like this.
It shall be done.
You can literally hear every step Shale takes. Oh my god. Shale. Alright. Well, Shale, I wanted you to come, okay, girl? Because this is like your history here. That means I don't have a rogue. That is good to know. Is the dwarf a rogue? I really hope the dwarf's a rogue. Also, when do I get the dwarf? Like, when do I get our last party person? Because I'm like really surprised that we haven't already recruited them yet.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thanks. Alright. Yep. Codex. Okay. Alright. So we've got some books. We've got some information. Is there anything else that we need? I don't think so. But Shale, I'm not so sure how long I'm going to be able to have you here if you keep walking around like that. Oh my god. It's so loud. He's a warrior, so we don't have a rogue. That sucks. Because there's no way I'm letting Alistair go.
Is it true there's civil war on the surface, too?
Okay, so let's take a look, okay? So, track down the thief who stole the tomb from the Shaperate. Records of Orta's family. So the first task. So, find out why Basil won't fight. Find out why. Okay, so I have to do that. Fill this. Okay, so this is later. Like, that's definitely later. Find the remaining apprentices and give them each their notice of termination. 2 of them can be found in Denerim. The other is procuring slightly rare items from Orzammar. I'm pretty sure I did this. I just have to literally give it to them. Okay, so I don't... Okay, so... Have I even started this yet? No. Wow, I haven't even started that. Okay. Orzammar, back to Orzammar. Okay, so yeah, so let me go take a look at the map. Okay, so I could go to the House of Harriman, I guess, just to kind of like see what's going on over there. Royal Palace. Oh, let's go to the Royal Palace.
I shall do it.
Is this where we see Prince Balin? Alright, so Prince Balin, I assume, is in here somewhere.
Greetings. Greetings. Greetings.
It's not, but it does sound like Varric. That did sound like Varric just then.
We are honored to have you here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Got a door. Oh my gosh, this is a big place.
Good day, Grey Warden.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Oh, okay. I'm happy to not enter the prince's estate right now.
It's good to see the Grey Wardens know the rightful king in Orzammar.
Interesting.
Greetings.
I didn't realize coming here was going to automatically pledge my allegiance to the prince, but okay. Throne room.
It has begun.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have some cinematics in here eventually, I assume. Very cool.
As you say.
As you say. All right, where are we going? All right, so Shale.
Very well.
Is really sneaky. Like I don't even know.
It shall be done.
Okay. Shale, I'm sorry. You gotta
Pigeon
go.
crap. Yes. Pigeon crap.
Indeed.
I need a rogue. Okay, I can try you.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try this guy. I don't think it's gonna work though.
This won't take long.
See, insufficient skill. Oh, but you do have points. Oh, he just leveled up. He had the points, and then he literally just used them. But his dexterity is that. Oh, wait. What's your thingy? What is the lockpicking one? This one? What does he need to like be a good rogue? Like, how does he get that deft hands thing? Because that's what he needs, yo. Is it because of this? I'm not gonna auto level you up anymore. I don't trust ya. Like, how do you only have that many though? That does not make any sense. Like, you are advanced. Oh, well, yeah, you do have quite a few. Oh, lock picking, deft hands. It's right there. Really? All right. Well, okay. It's gonna, yeah, so I can't take him anywhere. He's basically useless to me.
Braska.
All right, so we'll take you.
Indeed.
And we already have everybody else that we need. Okay. Lily. See, she's got it. It's like, honestly, he really sucks. Okay, well, I'll just keep switching her out.
Blood and damnation.
Yes.
I'll put him in for a little bit. Liliana is the better rogue for sure. But I would like
it has begun.
I would like to try to use some of the other people. You know? Alright. Whoa, what the? Oh my god, why? Why? Witnesses, what? I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I cannot move.
Too slow.
Alright. Let's go in here.
What's going on? By the ancestors.
Good on you, Warden. Thanks again, Warden.
Oh, I was being thanked for that? Can I not open that door? Why can't I open that door? There's clearly something inside there. Maybe it doesn't... Oh, that's interesting. Why is there a room there if I can't go inside?
As you say.
That is really interesting.
It shall be done.
Yeah.
It is begun.
Yeah. I have to stop auto-leveling him.
I shall do it.
Okay, so let me turn your auto-level off. Just so that you're a better rogue for me. Thank you. And can you stop? Okay.
My lord.
Yeah. Okay, there's nothing in here. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything in there. Okay. Alright, let's continue on then, shall we?
Very well.
Oh, I do like this aerial view of Orzammar. It's very cool. Oh, they were thieves. See? Didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. Okay.
News of the hour. Support Lord Harrowmont at your own peril.
Lord Harrowmont's estate.
Questions arise regarding Lord Bale.
There we go. All right, let's see what we got.
Harrowmont is the rightful king, and you know that. These are the personal apartments of High General Lord Harrowmont. No visitors are allowed at this time.
Ancestors watch over you, my lord.
All right.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
You can't do anything. What are you talking about? Okay.
Braska.
Indeed.
Indeed. Lily, can you? Oh my gosh. Lily is just too good. Alright. Indeed. That's why she says that. I now realize it's foreshadowing. She's so good that when you say you're so good, she says, indeed. But there was nothing in here anyway. So I guess it didn't really matter. All right, so let's go ahead and leave.
Very well.
And now let's go upstairs. We're going back to where we came from. All right.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors. How can you people just...
Oh, is there stuff over on the other side of that as well? I wonder. I saw stairs going up on either side of the doors. Could I keep going around? Okay, now I'm gonna go check. Sorry. That was such a long load, but I don't care. Like, I need to now know. Can I go around the doors? I thought that that was like a teleportation fast travel, but... Oh, shoot. Did I just miss him? Is that him? Oh, no. I totally missed it. If there was another elf, I totally missed him. Or elf. Aw, man. For no reason, I came back here. Oh, wait. Is that something I need? Yeah, it is. So I guess it wasn't a total waste of time. Oh, I'm totally... Yeah, no, he's gonna be my companion for sure. I will recruit him. I will. Not sure how much I'm gonna use him, but I will definitely recruit him. Okay. So now let's go over here and see what we got. Okay, I don't see nothing. I don't see anything.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about
your desire is my command?
Good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection. It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
Can I intervene here?
Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
The Carta?
You really should learn more about the places you visit. The Carta is the foundation of business in Orzammar. It's a commercial venture of like-minded individuals who make money in whatever way suits their talents.
I don't care what you call yourselves. Leave this man alone.
I don't see anyone who's going to make me.
Take a good look. Do you really want to start this?
Whoa, whoa. All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
All right, see you later.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
What do you know about this Jarvia?
I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin.
What do you know about her Carta?
A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
They're children as well. You go that far?
Their births are abominations. They were born from no Kalna, with no acknowledgement by the Shapers. They are destined to be criminals. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for your help, but I don't think we have any more to talk about.
Okie dokie. Alright, bye. You seemed very grateful. You seemed very, very, very grateful. Oopsie. No, honestly, it doesn't matter though, because like I play with cheats. I can cheat as much money as I want.
Can a man drink in peace?
So, yeah, I could literally cheat as much money as I want.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
I didn't think dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Whose permission do you need to open the chantry?
The Shaperate controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Aw, cute. Okay. Alright, so I have to go to the tavern, apparently. This is where I'm supposed to go. So let me go back into the tavern, and let me save the game. Save, save, save. There we go. Okay, is there people in here I'm supposed to talk to? Looks the same so far. Oh!
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you, Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest.
All the rest of whom?
Power-hungry Deep Lords. The only real concern they have is whose ass gets the throne. You don't have to play dumb, Warden. Their lackeys only come to me when they want something. Well, if you want the secrets of a paragon, do the work and find her.
Is that who Branka is? She's the paragon.
City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the deep roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. What's it matter to you, huh? You trying to find out her secrets? That what Harrowmont sent you here for? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture?
What are you talking about? What technology? What if I genuinely want to help you?
Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome to try this. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without a peep, and suddenly now they want to start looking. If you find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or sit here and have a drink. It's all the bleeding same to me. Barkeep?
Okay. So, who's the people I need to oh. That might be someone.
Back so soon? The proving is not finished. What happened?
I'm just heading to the proving now.
May the ancestors guide your arm.
Okay, I don't want to give away anything, so obviously that wasn't supposed to be who I was talking to. I do not know. Is that one of the people? Hold on. Who am I supposed to talk to? Find out why. No, none of these people. I do not see anyone here that I'm supposed to be talking to. So I'm gonna leave the tavern. All right. Save the game. All right. This is kind of annoying. I wish they made it a little bit easier. But I'm guessing I need to go here? Like, do I need to go to the proving grounds to do this task? Like, I don't really know. I'm guessing I do, but...
So, what would you do if someone told you that they loved you?
Check their eyesight first, perhaps. Is this someone I should know about?
No, I mean, pretend you're a woman.
I am a woman, Alistair. That shouldn't be too hard, but I'll give it a try.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Just pretend you're another woman. Someone told you that they loved you. How would you react?
Well, that depends. Does this someone just blurt it out? Do I love them back? I need context.
I don't know if you love him back. Maybe you do. You've spent a lot of time with this person.
Perhaps you need to wait for the right moment. You could get her alone in camp. Give her a gift, perhaps.
Oh, I wasn't talking about me. Just, forget I said anything.
As you wish.
So cute! It's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna change my party.
Of all the horse fillers.
Alright, I'm gonna take you.
Indeed.
And I want to take you.
Yes.
I just think it'll be funny. These two together, I feel like would be pretty funny. Okay, so let's go. Here we are with our new crew. All right, so I need to save the game again. All right, so, oh, you have 3 and you need 3 magic. Yes, you do. I don't care what you do with the rest. I will now let you auto level up. Morgan, auto level up. There we go. And now Morgan, not allowed to level up. Perfect. All right. So save, 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 save. Okay. So I'm going to go to the proving grounds. All right. Let's go. Okay. Here we are. Varric! Varric!
Watch for Piotr Naidukin.
Oh.
He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the 1-season record.
I guess you watched a lot of provings then.
Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roostin' Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so the proving's just a tournament.
Sure. Like King Endrin was just a noble. A proving is a sacred art. Any dispute brought to the proving ground is settled by the ancestors' decision, and no one can protest it.
What are the rules?
They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets.
I am guessing that I'm going to be competing in one of these provings. Have you ever fought one?
Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior.
Isn't that nice? Well, if you can excuse me.
I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
Alrighty. Well, we'll see if I have anything to say about that. All right.
The proving grounds. Blood sport entertainment for the masses at its best.
Ah, the highlight of underground existence, I take it.
I hear that if the spectators don't approve of a match's outcome, they rush the field and kill the fighters.
Oh, well, isn't that lovely? Okay, so that's one person.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
Who are you?
Why, I'm Basil Harrimont, but you know that. Why else would you... if you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
Did someone make you drop out of the Proving?
I left the Proving on my own business, and I have no intention of discussing it.
If you tell me what's happening, I could help.
Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family, we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
So, you're being blackmailed. Spit it out.
Balin's fighter, Miaja, showed me love letters they have, from Revelka to me. If I fight, they'll expose us.
I can get those letters back.
You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. Balin's fighter, Miaja, has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone, I'll fight for Harrimont again. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Okie dokie. Proving fan. Proving fans. Proving fan. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to go in these rooms. Ah. It's the other way.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Okay.
You looking at something?
You?
Get out of here!
Wow. Well, I just want to say your hospitality is overwhelming.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
You don't get out much. I'm Dalen, one of the Grey Wardens.
It's a pleasure. Sorry it can't be longer. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Why did you resign?
It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harrimont's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
So, I don't understand.
It lets Harrimont save face by bowing to the ancestors' decision when he loses. But how do you think it looks for the men who support him? I'd back Harrimont as he asked, but if he's giving up, I won't sacrifice my family so he can retire with dignity.
Whoever told you that is lying.
Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly?
Dullen, and I'm rallying honorable fighters for Harrimont.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Dullen. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll...
Go win big for Lord Harrimont?
Maybe I will at that.
There you go. Quest updated. Eileen and John, which one did you choose when you did this? Like, who did you support, Balin or Harrimont? I'm curious to see if you guys and gals and non-binaries did different people. Who's this?
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
I'm game. What did you have in mind? Oh, no, not to my interest. Goodbye.
I trust you'll keep the offer to yourself.
Sure. Yeah, I don't want to do anything illegal, especially when I'm a guest. So yeah, no thanks. Okay, so hold on a second. It's over here. Greetings, I'm Dalen of the Grey Wardens.
Don't take it personally. Hanashan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
What are the Silent Sisters?
They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor.
Who are you?
I am Ferinden. I serve as Hanashan's trainer and translator. As a Silent Sister, Hanashan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks.
Whose side are you two on?
The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans.
Then may both our efforts triumph.
May the ancestors choose their champion wisely.
Okay, so... Alright, so... I have to go the other side. I'm definitely gonna do both. I don't, like, one doesn't override the other, does it? That's my biggest concern, is that I just don't want to have to, like, I want to do both.
It shall be done.
And also, I feel like the only way for me to really know...
This area is off limits. Combatants only.
I hear you've been threatening Haramon's fighters.
Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story.
It's a good point. I hadn't thought of it in that way.
One man's blackmail is another man's honesty.
One man's villain is another man's king.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for.
Oops, did I just mess it up? Shoot! I messed that up. Load. Oh! Are you kidding? It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just do it really, really, really quickly. Oh, I'm so mad I did that. I should have saved before I spoke to them. Alright, here we are. Have I switched the crew yet? Yeah, I did, okay. I switched the crew.
As you say.
Damn, I hate this one. Okay. Yeah, I wanna like get like both sides of it, you know what I mean? Alright. Okay, very.
Watch for.
Bye,
he has
bye,
11
bye,
decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know. It's announced when the fight begins. Me? Are you out of your mind? Any dispute.
Okay, I'm just gonna do everything I did.
Bloodsport entertainment for the masses. At its.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Well, that sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything. I left the Proving on my own business, and I have no intention of discussing. Look, Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. If I fight, they'll expose us.
Okay. You know, even though I don't know who I want to support, I feel like that guy is just a victim of love, and I want to help him no matter what happens.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing. Name's Guidon, and I just... Balin called this whole proving to let his lord... I'd back Harriman as he... Oh? And where did you hear this? That's more... If I find out this whole thing was...
Okay, there we go. Is there anything over here? I can't remember. Nope. Alright, and then I'm gonna save again, actually. Let me save once I get in here.
Find the rare opportunity to fight against someone.
No, I'm not interested. Sorry. Oh my gosh, my game is gonna crash. Oh no, it didn't. Thank God. Okay, save. We're practically caught up now. We're practically caught up. Oh yeah, this is the other area. Okay, yeah.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't... The woman who joined... As you might imagine, she requires my service. The Silent Sisters...
Okay, perfect, thanks. Goodbye. So, let me go across and talk to that girl again. I have to, like, either persuade her to do a good deed. Wait, who are you? Proving Master? Nah, we're not ready for the proving yet. Alright, so let me save. So don't mess this up again.
This area is off limits. Combatants only. Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story.
It's a private matter. You shouldn't interfere.
You haven't been here long. You'll learn soon enough. Nothing in Orzammar is private.
As long as someone can find out.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for.
What, excuse me?
You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
Okay, okay, so what am I supposed to do here? Okay, I'll try the other option. Unless she's always gonna walk away from me. In that case, I didn't even need to reset.
This area is off limits. Combatants only.
Not helping them keep their dirt.
Just tell Basil Harriman to fight.
Then you'll see them on the front page of a broadsheet.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for.
Wow. Okay, so basically she always walks away. So I don't really know. Am I supposed to do... Okay, hold on. Before I talk to her, maybe I should do something else and actually read the journal entry. Maybe I'm supposed to go over there with some sort of plan, evidence that will help her, you know, to do the right thing. Okay, so I'm in an affair with an has found in letters and is going to expose them if he, unless you see that proving. If you can retrieve love letters, Basil will. Okay, so I don't know how to do that, but we're obviously gonna have to figure it out. Yes, we are. Is there any way that I can teleport within this, within here? Like, can I teleport within here? Wait, what the hell? Oh. That is interesting. I don't know where that is. I've never been there yet. So I have to walk all the way back. Oh, this is brutal. On before I... Yeah, I'm not going to talk to her yet. Because I feel like maybe I'm supposed to do something else beforehand. So I'm going to look that up potentially. Like, get the proof that I need to make her weaken her resolve and potentially help me. You know what I mean? So...
Have you really been thinking about that all this time?
I am simply curious.
And not insecure in the slightest, I'm sure.
I think I look nothing like her.
I don't know. Give it a few hundred years and it'll be a spot-on match.
I said that I look nothing like her.
All right, got it. Totally different. I see that now.
All right. I guess they're talking about Flemeth. I am surprised that Zev and Morgan haven't had interactions yet. Like, come on. Like, I'm here for it. Okay, so where do I go to talk to that guy? He's the one that's still in that building, I think, isn't he?
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont, the one true king of Orzammar. A new offensive is required against the Darkspawn, says Lord Balin.
You missed the comment? Which comment? Okay, let me go and talk to this guy.
I hope you're not wasting my time with more dithering. The choice I gave you was clear. If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne.
I'll do whatever I need.
Excellent. I have the promissory notes right here. Just take them to Lady Dace and Lord Helmy, and show them Harrowmont is not as honest as he claims. Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at Tapster's in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Okay. All right. So, oh, why is he still showing us a glowing thing? Okay, well let me go in. A lady. Okay, so lady is over there. Lady. My lord, my lady. My lord and lady.
Lord Harrowmont, said to have kicked Castless in the street. Does he...
There she is. Hello, lady.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Yes, I'm Dalen.
It's fascinating the surface has an entire order dedicated to fighting Darkspawn. Down here, that's just what fighting means. But I'm sure it's more difficult on the surface. It must be much harder to find them.
Okay, hold on. Are you Lady Dace?
I am. And what business would you have with me?
Never mind. I should be going.
You certainly should.
Apparently, I have to go take them to the Shaperate first to get more information. So let me go do that now. All right. My team is slow. Shaperate? Yeah, there we go. Alright, taking him to the Shaperate for more information.
Ah, you return, Warden. Is there more you would know from Orzammar's memories?
Could you look at these promissory papers for me?
These are Harrowmont lands promised here. But these are not the deals we approved at the Shaperate. Where did you get these?
That's not important.
Whom are you protecting? It is a crime against the Shaperate to falsify legal documents.
These papers are forged.
Not entirely. There were 2 promised deals, but their terms differed significantly from what is presented here. It appears the scripter altered the dates and locations of the agreements to make them identical.
Interesting. Can you tell me anything about Prince Balin?
The prince consulted me before his father died. He wanted to know about King Bimo, the last king to rule during a blight. I told him Bimo made many changes during his rule. The assembly was even disbanded for a 2-year period. Bimo declared that, in times of war, the warrior caste answered directly to the king and all voting was suspended. Balin seemed quite interested.
Is it true you're related to Harrowmont?
He is a kinsman, yes. If you count to the 6th degree of remove, I am related to every noble lineage still represented in Orzammar. I can even trace my descendant directly to House Sigmund, which lost its tide to the Darkspawn 13 generations ago.
Do you get a vote for the next king?
The Shaperit do not vote. We simply record history as it happens.
But do you have a preference for the king?
I cannot speak my opinions. History can be changed with a careless word.
What do you know about Vartag Gavorn?
The Gavorn family is a minor one, founded when a daughter of the Ferender house married down to a warrior caste man. Her brother died, leaving her family heirless. So the Assembly granted him a new family name and allowed him to adopt his daughter's children as heirs. Vartag Gavorn is on record asking the Assembly to bar Harrowmont from King Endrin's sick room. He is a vocal supporter of Prince Balin.
Thank you. I need to have words with someone.
You are an outsider, Warden, but not outside the law. I hope you will not do anything to challenge the stability of Orzammar. Ah, you return, Warden. Is there more you would know from Orzammar's memories?
I would like your permission to open a chantry here.
That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city.
I come on behalf of Brother Burkle, a cleric from Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
The chantry's charities could greatly aid Orzammar.
What sort of charities do you mean?
The chantry cares for widows and orphans.
Traditionally, that is their extended family's responsibility, but sometimes people fall through the cracks. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
No. Thank you for your time.
I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
Okay, so achievement unlocked, bully. Ah! I'm a bully. I don't want to be a bully. Okay, I kind of wish I had Liliana for that conversation. I'm really upset with myself. Okay, so... Okay, Sam... Achieve love letters. I'm a little confused because it's obviously forged. It's obviously forged. So I don't know what to do. Should I go talk to that dude again? Like, the one who gave me the quest in the first place and forged the papers? Wow. I mean, Balin seems to be playing dirty, right? I don't know what to do. I just want to go and see what option comes up.
Well, have you found Lady Dace and Lord Helmy?
Tell me more about Lady Dace and Lord Helmy.
I'm asking you to deliver a message, not enter marriage negotiations. Now, are you going to help or not?
I'll find Lady Dace and Lord Helmy.
Don't bother me again without something to report.
I don't know, because, like, the other side doesn't seem to be as bad. I don't know, like, I don't know what this all means. Like, I don't know what Balin represents. I don't know what...
Lord Haramont is a weak man, and he will be
I don't know what they represent. Like, I don't know anything.
You're back. Was there more you wish to discuss?
You might want to look at these papers.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Where is he? I'll bring these to him.
He is leading a Deep Roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient Tig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
How would I know where to find your father?
He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go?
Yes, I'll leave to find...
So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
I don't know if that's true.
Lord Haramont is the voice.
Okay, so... Locate and speak to Lord Deep Roads. Okay, so he's in the Deep Roads. Okay. All right.
Voice of tradition and stability. Lord Balin is the voice of anarchy and ruin.
I guess I'll find out soon enough. You know what I mean? Like, I will find out what they each stand for eventually. And then I'll be able to make a decision of what I want to do. Hello.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
I did. He agreed to let you hold your prayer meetings.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
I don't know. Maybe I'll send Liliana. All right, so that's done. So I guess I should go to the Deep Roads, right? That's basically what I need to do, is go to the Deep Roads. There's nothing else I need to do before, right? Because in order to, yeah, like he's in the Deep Roads, so I have to do the Deep Roads. And I don't really want to fight in the Proving right now. I'm not ready to do that yet. So I'm gonna go to the Deep Roads. Now, who do I want to take to the Deep Roads? That is the question. Who do I want to take? Who do I want to take? I don't want to know what they want to do yet. I want to find out eventually when it's exposed. But I mean, I've already kind of seen some of the comments, so I kind of am getting a general gist that Haramont is here for tradition and Balin wants to see change. And while I like change, it's also important how you create the change. You know what I mean? So, you know, he's doing some dirty deeds. Maybe that's not a good thing, you know? So I have to, like, really think about what I want to do. But yeah, like, who should we take to the Deep Roads? Let me look at my crew. Okay, so just bow for a second, bub. Okay, so then we have Deep Roads. Deep Roads. I feel like I can't take you because you have no skill, which means I gotta take you.
Indeed.
But then I'm taking the same people again. I want to take him, but he's not recruitable. My plan was to take this guy and that guy, Odgrin, and Alistair. But unfortunately, I can't recruit. Can I recruit him now before I go to the Deep Roads? Is that possible? Because I will happily do that. Because I wanted to take the dwarf. This is his thing after all. You know what I mean? I don't really know. Hold on. I keep looking it up and then I actually end up getting spoilers and I get upset. So I can't take him. Okay. Well, you know what? You know what? Before I do all of this stuff. Wait, no. I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll take you.
Yes.
Just for a second. Okay. Okay, I will talk to the guard. But you know what? Before I do that, I am going to go and have some dinner because I've been streaming for 3 hours and 17 minutes and I'm really hungry. But I am going to have some dinner. So I'm going to go back to camp for a second. Please, please, please just let me go right to the map. Dang it. I thought it would like take me to the map for sure. Wait, is there not a way to get there? Really? Can I not teleport? Can't go to the camp? Ugh. Wait, there's, oh, I actually know another way to go there. Yes, I'm so stupid. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to the camp for like a second, just because then when I'm off camera, I can like look at my inventory again and do all that stuff. And I don't want you to potentially miss a cutscene. So then when I come back, I will totally go to the Deep Roads. And I plan on, I don't know if it's possible to finish it because I know, Eileen, you told me it was very, 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 very long, this whole mission. Oh, are you freaking kidding? I thought this was, no way. Oh. Is there an easy way to get to the camp other than walking through the whole of Orzammar? Is that the only way? That's so depressing. That's so sad. Very happy that fast travel is a thing in the newer games. Super, super happy. I'm so surprised that I can't go to the camp though. I mean, it's just the camp. You know? Anyway, whatever. Is what it is.
Why are you smiling like that? You look suspiciously like the cat that swallowed the pigeon.
Canary.
What?
I look like the cat that swallowed the canary.
I once had a very large cat, but not my point. My point is, why are you smirking?
You were watching her with great interest, I might add.
Him.
In fact, I believe you were enraptured.
She's our leader. I look to her for guidance.
Oh, I see. So what guidance did you find in those swaying hips? Hmm?
No. I wasn't looking at, you know, her hindquarters.
Certainly.
I glanced in that direction, maybe, but I wasn't staring. Or really seeing anything, even.
Of course.
I hate you. You're a bad person.
Oh my god. I love it so much. I just wish the pronouns are right, but it's okay. I forgive you. Alright, so let us go. So basically, I'm just gonna go back to the camp and then I'll end this part here. But I will also, yeah, so do you think it's possible for me to, oh, I can use the map here? Ah, thank you, Eileen. So, question.
I lied to you, you know, about why I left Orlais.
Why?
I didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened to me? Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
Hunted? For what?
I was framed. betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did.
You loved her.
She was a remarkable woman. I cannot fully express the admiration I had for her, or the depth of my affection. I thought I knew her. My devotion to her blinded me to her less than noble attributes. You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents.
You opened them, didn't you?
My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevara and Antiva among others. It was treason.
Isn't that what bards do?
Some. But I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Orlais. This was an unhappy surprise for me. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered.
What do you mean?
I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor.
She betrayed you.
Yes, the Orlesian guards. They captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave.
How did you get out?
The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again.
And so you came to Ferelden, to Lothering.
I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Aw, so cute! I love it! And now she's decided to take a nap. She's like, that was a lot. I need to lie down for a second. Alright, so we're gonna save the game. And I am going to basically sell my stuff, but I'm also going to talk to my crew at the beginning of the next part, and I'm gonna go and do the deep roads. I'm so excited. I hope to see y'all there, and I am going to be back in a bit. So have an amazing time. If this is it for you and you're going to head off for the night, have an amazing night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.